The audio recording will start in just a moment. I'm back. This is recording 2, and while I was heading to my last stop, my last hotspot, I came in, the video taping had ended. But if I remember correctly, I started this at 11:39 and it was 11:49 when I checked in. So my recording just ended just before I got to the point of checking in. And that point that I just checked into, that I showed you, that was 21 stops, hotspot stops in 10 minutes. Now, this second recording is going to end probably within 10 minutes, so we're not going to make it to my last stop. This next leg takes 11 hotspots to check into, and it takes 11 minutes to do so, and because of that, the second recording will end before that. I've done it once, made it in 10 minutes, but it's hard to. You have to really floor it and try to avoid as many cars, pedestrians, and of course you gotta keep from overshooting your stops. And from here, I'm going to use the map a little bit just to give you an idea of what I have to do in order to get to the next spot. And that's my biggest stretch right here. Is from here, I'm heading to City Hall. I've included City Hall in my route just to see if there's a chance that maybe I'll be able to get mayor of that particular city hotspot. It's gonna be tough because, as you can see, if you're spending 32 minutes each hour instead of maybe say 10 minutes just going to drive off to City Hall to just check in, then it's a little more challenging to see if this is actually going to work to make the mayorship, and I won't know that until tomorrow. And I doubt it because it's one of the most popular spots, obviously, to check into. There are badges to be earned for doing these hot spots. And so one of the reasons why I did this particular route is to help you get an idea of what you need to do in order to first get yourself a mayorship out of place. I included these farther out locations because most people will let's face it, go into the loop, because there's so many hotspots to visit here. It's just a whole lot easier to do multiple hotspots here in town, downtown, that is. But if you go for the other places outside of downtown, your chances increase of getting a mayorship at least 2 or 3 places. And that's one of the goals you want to work on, is getting mayorships of at least 3 places in a row. Thank you for turning into me. And if you can get 3 or more places that you're a mayor of, you'll get the mayor badge that lists that accomplishment. There's a mayor badge for checking into this location, but as I said, it's one of the most popular spots, so it'll be difficult to get, at least until the popularity of this game drops. As you can see, this is the only hotspot in downtown Chicago that I'm interested in. And from here, I'm heading off to see if I can get more hotspots somewhere else in places where I figure people are less going to go. See that motorcycle sitting there on the right that I passed, if my motorcycle wasn't in good shape, I could have stopped right then and there and traded motorcycles with that one that was parked on the side of the road. And sometimes you'll find that's very helpful. It's much better to drive a motorcycle that has good durability and is still running. I wouldn't be going this fast through this area if I hit it many vehicles to where the vehicle was sputtering. Hit the brakes, make a left, come in here. Now, the reason why I included this stop, the Botanical Gardens, on this route is you have a badge that you can earn if you get lucky and check in while it's raining at this location. You'll earn that badge. Now, I won't hit every hotspot in this area. I just view the ones that are mainly accessible with ease through this area. But there's a lot of driving to do through here. Coming around this corner, I need to slow down because I'm coming up to my first Pawnee hotspot at the Moose Lodge. Crazy Moose Inn, excuse me. Now these tunnels that you go through are not as easy to speed through as the ones that we first encountered just 2 minutes ago. So you'll need to take it easier, especially around this curve. This motorcycle just can't handle it, especially with other vehicles in the way. And then this next curve coming up to the left, also, you need to slow down to take it. Come to the right, and you're going to come up to your next hotspot in just a moment before the bridge. Hop on, go across the bridge. Now here, my next landmark that I'm looking for is a left turn that has, basically it looks like a couple of street signs to the left. And it looks like a short left turn, and here it is. There's a sign. Come around this cliff, and you're going to look for the next quick left turn, which is through these fence. Now you can speed a little bit down here, but near the end you need to slow down because there's a bump, and it often makes the motorcycle jump. This is the junkyard, and this is important for earning another badge, which is you come to the junkyard 10 separate times and you'll earn a badge. And yeah, you have to come all the way out here to do it, but that's why it's a badge. Now when you come back out here, you make a left, but make the first immediate right, and to your right you're going to see a little house with a yellow sign. That's your landmark clue that you have a hotspot. Hop off, up the porch, Pawnee Murder House, get out, hop on, and you're just going to go around the corner for the next one. Also, when you check into hotspots, sometimes you'll find that there are people who have left gifts that you can collect. It just takes up your time. If you want to later go back and hit these spots to collect on the gifts, whether it be money or bullets or whatever, then you can do that. However, it does take some time off of your route. And ultimately, if you really want to get this done, then you should avoid collecting gifts as well. Now you notice I highlighted it, but I went straight instead of following the route, and the route will fix itself and give me another suggested path, and I will follow it mostly until, let's see, come around here, and then right here I'll make a right turn instead of going straight, And just go around the block. Turn in. And stop. Through the fence. We've got one more to go. Pop it. Let's see if this recording even happened. And if it did, I'm almost out of time. It's 12 noon right now, Central Time. Guy coming around this corner slow, and I didn't do it. It's easy to lose control on that. But here you can pick up speed a little bit. There's more cars up here than usual. Usually I can get away with speeding through here. And it's still 12 noon. That will happen. There it is. So 39, I think it was 11:39 to 12 noon. That's 21 minutes.